Hello everyone, thank you for joining on my another live stream today. So this is the 8th of September 2020 and this is on Tuesday. So new week started yesterday and we start to see some trends on the GBP pairs now. So hopefully you capture these trends. But today's topic is about how to take profit based on my own strategy, which is today's topic on Tuesday. So yeah, let's talk about it right now. So, and every day I give I give talks in different topics, and today especially is about Ichimoku Kinko-hyo, and I will teach you how to take profit based on the Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. So, let's see. And before starting here, just as a disclaimer, all these contents, knowledge, is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk, because you are the one who needs to take responsibility on your trades. Alright, I'm not the one who takes responsibility of your trades, but everybody should take responsibility on our own trades. So let's get started. So let's see who's here first. Hi Eku and Sharon Leon, thank you for joining. Moana, Mehdi, Shaun, Arkady, Hendra, Heat, Enk, Jero and Mr. Alexander, Tanapol, and Vincent, Doyeb, Lovepreet, Sekhar, Ashok, and Josie. Thank you for joining everyone. And for those who are new to my channel, my name is Kei, and I am a full-time Forex trader based in Tokyo, Japan. In this YouTube channel, I mainly talk about how to simplify your market analysis, how to be time efficient, and most importantly, how to become a non-losing trader over time so that you become a profitable trader in the long run, which is my backbone of my strategies. And also, I have been using Ichimoku Kinko-hyo for the last 5 years as one of my main trade strategies, and I have been sharing extensive knowledge from the original books in this YouTube also. And as far as I know, I'm the only Japanese trader who teaches Ichimoku Kinko-hyo from the original books in English, so hopefully you enjoy my Ichimoku lectures too. I run the closed Ichimoku community, so if you're interested, you can click on the join button on YouTube, and you are always welcome to join my Ichimoku community. And I've got a couple of emails as to do I publish this translated book of the original books of Ichimoku? And my answer is no, because everything's copyrighted. Everything has copyright on these original books, so technically no one is allowed to translate this book into different languages, and I don't. But the best one that you can get is actually when you join this Ichimoku community. I wrote the Ichimoku Basic Master Book, which talks about the 5 lines of Ichimoku and the importance of 5 lines, and a little bit of a history and the importance of how you can take trades with these 5 lines. I already wrote that book based on these original books, so that's one of the perks when you can join its community. And also I'm writing another book right now, which is called Ichimoku Basic Theories book. I write about 3 theories: wave theory, time theory, and price theory of Ichimoku Kinko-hyo. And that book is going to be out quite soon, within September, which is also available within the Ichimoku community. So once again, I don't directly translate these books because it's not allowed, but the best one, the closest one you get, is actually when you join this Ichimoku community. So yeah, because I got these emails recently, and do I have any translated books in English? And my answer is no. So yeah, hopefully you join the Ichimoku community and you get my book. Alright, so let's get started. So right now we see some trends, so let me just go over real quick on these GBP pairs, because GBP pairs looks very interesting right now. So starting from a Euro GBP, and this is a 4-hour chart. So let's take a look at the daily. Okay, so daily chart, Euro GBP is still ranging. I mean, Senko span BA, A is kind of tracing backwards, and the Senko span B flat, and the Kijun Sen is flat right now. And it's kind of going up, but this is still within the range, I would say. I mean, there is no trend in the market. So based on the daily chart, we don't know which way the price is going. It might keep going up. Oops, hold on, sorry. It might keep going up this way. Oops, okay. I can't, hold on. Alright, there you go. It can go up, or it might go down, and we don't know which way it's going, because Kumo flat and the Kijun Sen flat right now. And also the price is coming into this area between Kijun Sen and the Kumo. So this is where there's no direction of the market. And also Chikou span is touching these candles too. So this is another confirmation of the range in market. So in this case, I wouldn't look at the daily chart, but I would look at the lower time frames and see which one of these time frames, the lower time frames, are on a trend right now. Based on the daily, we don't know which way it's going, so we cannot write on the trend on the daily chart. Is my view. Alright, I see more people coming in. Thank you for joining. To see you. Actually, I'm not really feeling well today, so I think the live is going to be about like 30 or 40 minutes. But I try my best to explain as much as possible today. My nose is kind of itchy right now, and yeah, my throat is not really in a good condition either. So yeah, the live stream today might be a bit short, but we'll see. Alright, and let's see. Vincent, Joyeb, Aprit, Sekar, Ashok, Josie, Alex, Aditya, thank you for joining from India. Good to see you. Knowledge is power, right? Knowledge is power, that's a keyword. That's true. Prashant, Thor, Aditya, once again, thank you for joining. And Yahya, thank you for joining. Karine, good to see you. WM Femin, Checkmate, good to see you. Onkar, Thao, good to see you too. Wihong, Danish, Gamini, Anna, Mupet, and Melanie, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. Alright, so yeah, once again, Euro GBP daily chart is ranging. So in this case, I would look at the lower time frames if I want to take this pair to take trades. So let's take a look at the 4. And the 4-hour chart is currently moving up. This is on the bullish N wave 1, 2, and this is in the middle of the third N wave. So it looks like this is still going up, and the target, potential target, is up to the recent high, which is at this level, 0.904143 area. This is the ultimate target right now. And it looks like the price is going up now. And the Kumo, if you look at the Kumo right now, this is just twisted. So the Kumo is too young, too short, and Senko span B flat, A up, but Kijun Sen is flat right now. So I would wait until Kijun Sen points upwards this way, and then look for the buy chance in lower time frames. So that's Euro GBP, and yeah, so we have to wait a little bit more for its stable uptrending. And based on Ichimoku, however, there is a Tenkan Kijun Sen Gold Cross Chikou span breakout, and Kumo breakout happening right now as a Sanyaku Koten signal. So we can expect the market trending upwards, and also Chikou span is breaking this Kumo Senko span B upwards too. So in a super long term, this is uptrending also. So Kumo to candlestick is actually the long-term market momentum, and Chikou span to Kumo shows the super long-term market momentum in Ichimoku. And actually that's actually explained on this Ichimoku original book also. But yeah, so right now, in fact, you know, the price breaks the Senko span B, meaning that this is uptrending in the long term, and then Chikou span break, meaning that this is uptrending also in a super long term. So I expect the market continue to go up this way. But because Kijun Sen flat, the price can retrace backwards a little bit and then go up. In that case, if I take a buy right now, if the price goes downwards a little bit, I get loss cut. So I don't want to do that. I will wait for Kijun Sen to move up and look for buy chance in lower time frames. So that's something that I'm waiting for on this Euro GBP right now. And let's see, GBP USD. This looks nicer. Starting from the daily chart, it's going down. Right now the price is in between Kijun Sen and Kumo. So there's a good chance that the price continue to go down up to the Senko Span A area, which is at 1.2966 area. The price can go down today. And this is obviously due to weak GBP currently, and it's going down. So let's take a look at the 4. In 4-hour chart, this is more trending downwards because the Kumo itself, Senko Span A moving down, and Kijun Sen is moving down too. And price broke the Kumo, and Chikou Span breaking the Kumo too right now. So this is a decent downtrending. So I would follow this 4-hour chart downtrend and confirm downtrending in lower time frames. So let's see, let's take a look at the 1-hour chart, and this is trending downwards too nicely. The Senko Span B slightly moving down, A is down, and Kijun Sen is also pointing downwards. So this is a beautiful downtrend. So for sure, this is the pair that I look for the sell chance now. So I would look at either 5 or 15 to capture the trading edges. So let's take a look at the 15 first. In 15-minute chart, I would look at the first Ichimoku, and trending downwards, Kumo down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Chikou Span, everything's downwards now. So this is a very nice opportunity to look for the sell chance. So yeah, as far as I see this, there is no signals to take sell in this Ichimoku. So I would start to look at other confirmations. Like I will take a look at the Bollinger Bands, and now it's expanding. It's kind of band walking. So that's one of the confirmations. It's band walking, going down between deviation 1 and 2, and this shows that this is a strong downtrend. And also I take the stochastics, and stochastics is just dead cross right now. So this is another good confirmation to sell. So I would wait for one more confirmation to sell, which can be the Fibonacci retracement. So I would wait for a retracement at some point. Like I will draw the Fibonacci retracement like this, and if the market comes back at either one of these levels, then I would sell. And this is based on the 15-minute chart. So I will wait for the retracement and then look for the sell chance. And let's take a look at the 5 now, just to compare how it's different from a 15-minute chart trading edges. So if I look for the sell chance in 5, we can see that this is more decent retracement. So the price looks to be reaching towards that Tenkan Sen right now. So if the price is going to be resisted by the Tenkan Sen, that would be a great timing to sell. In that case, there will be a Canada trend line breakout also that I presented yesterday by running the Forex Tester for. I will be waiting for the Canada trend line breakout. And then stochastic is gold cross yet already. So yeah, and it's going down. So this is we can't take the stochastics gold cross right now. So I wouldn't look at this one. So yeah, oh, now this is going down. So I would wait for the price to touch the Tenkan Sen, and if it continue to go down, I will take the sell. In this case, if I take a sell here, so let's say take a sell somewhere here, down here, and then my stop loss is going to be above the recent high. In this case, the recent high for me is above the wick pointing upwards here. So most likely I will put the stop loss here. So, and this is how many pips is that? This is 47 pips of stop loss, which is relatively wider. So most likely I would close the position if it actually reaches before it reaches to the stop loss. But anyways, this is a stop loss point. If I take a sell here, so now let's talk about where to take that profit if it continues to go down. So let's see, let me come back to some of the comments now. Alright, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Market gave spike hit my stop loss. Oh, okay. But you know, as long as you're on the right trend direction, you should be able to look for another sell chance or buy chance. Yeah, losses do happen. Losses do happen. But we have to keep trying until we capture the big wave in the market. Alright, good to see you, Wihon and Danish. Thank you for joining. To see you. Alright, Onkar, you have to go. Alright. Yep, I will see you later in the archive. Yep. Oh, Moana, thank you. Yeah, I will take care of myself. Yep. Alex, the pair and period are not visible in upper left corner. Oh, is it? Okay, hold on. Let me adjust the frame a little bit like this. I think this is better now. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Jaren says, I see the currency clear. Oh yeah, I think so. This is clear now. I think this is more clear if I move it a little bit downwards. Alright, Shannon, care to touch a little on GBP CAD too? Sure, I will look at the GBP CAD later too. Yep. Oh, refresh the page. Okay, now that's good. That's good. Hi, Roy. Thank you for joining. And Mehdi, hi K. GBP USD is not far from the forecast lines of 19th August that worked before as a retrace resistance. Is there any risk that prices bounce there? Yeah, it might be. It might be. So if I take the forecast lines, hold on. Let me talk about the forecast lines. So in this case, the market is going down. So if you take the forecast lines like this, hold on, 26 will be here. So if I take the forecast lines like this way, then yeah, the price is well below the forecast lines now. So in this case, in this daily chart, Kumo is still flat and the Kijun-sen flat. So you know, the price might go upwards or down. There is no direction, I mean. But in a 4-hour chart, as we saw, this is downtrending. So as long as it's downtrending 4, we just follow the trend, which is going to be a topic for today, to take profit timing. Important news was 15 minutes ago. Alright. Yep, when the London opened. Alright, Tal says, I feel really lucky to know K's YouTube channel. Thank you, K. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, Sander, thank you for joining. To see you. Oh, the stochastic is actually not 1433. On my stochastic setting, this is 301010. So here's a PDF that you can download for free. You can click on the link below description, and you can just click download this PDF for free. But these are the tools and indicators that I use to take trades. And for stochastics, I use %K30, %D10, and slowing 10. And today's topic is about here, exit timing after running some profit is the topic for today. So let's see. So in this, let me come back to this GBP USD later. But now let me just explain briefly on how I would look for the take profit timing after running some profit. So this is 4-hour chart. This is in 4. And in this case, when I take a buy here, then I was looking at the forward chart, and I confirmed that forward chart to be uptrending. And that means I ride on the trend based on the forward chart. I don't look at the daily chart trend, I don't look at the 1 hour chart trend, I only follow the forward chart trend and moving up this way. And as the price continues to go up, the Kijun Sen sometimes go flat, Kijun Sen go up and flat. It continues to be flat and up and continue to go up until the market retraces backwards. And when you see the market retracement, then Kijun Sen will go flat and Kumo will become flat too. Senko Span B flat and Senko Span A will be flat or retrace. Senko Span A will retrace a little bit. And then Kijun Sen will become flat for sure, when the market retraces this way. And this is when I take profit. This is when I look for take profit timing. I don't take profit just because Senko Span A, B, Kijun Sen become flat. I make sure to look at the lower time frames, 5 or 50-minute chart, and capture exact the take profit timing. But as long as Kumo moving up and Kijun Sen move up this way, I won't look for the take profit timing. Because in definition, the market is uptrending. The market is uptrending. But as soon as I see retracement, and as soon as I see Kijun Sen and Senko Span AB become flat, then I will think about where to take profit. And this is down in forward chart, because in this chart example, on this 14th page, this is uptrending. I confirm the uptrend based on the 4. If I confirm the uptrend based on the daily chart, then I will follow the daily chart trend, and as long as daily chart is moving up, I will just keep trading the profit. But if the daily chart becomes flat, then I look for the exit timing at that time by looking at the lower time frames. Alright, so that's my take profit strategy, and this is something that kind of kind of unique, I believe, because most of the cases, most of the textbook, or in theory, if you want to go for example, like a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio, and if your stop loss is at 20%, 20 pips below the buy position, then your target is going to be 100 pips above 1-to-5 ratio. Then you fix the take profit line over there, and when the price reaches to that level, 100 pips above, then you just take profit. And I think this is kind of the norm of how to take profit. But I don't do that. I don't fix the take profit line, because I don't know how far the price keeps going up. It might go up to 100 pips above, or it might go over above 100 pips. Because we cannot know how the market is going to move, the best option to look for the take profit timing is that when the trend ends. When the trend ends, we need to look for the take profit timing, because it can retrace backwards. And that's my take profit strategy, basically. So yeah, let me come back to some comments now. Make sure that you understand this concept correctly. Alright, DTS says, I'm confused between stochastics versus stochastics RSI. Which one to use to apply your strategy? I use stochastics, so yeah, I used to use RSI, but I don't use RSI anymore. And I never use something called like stochastics RSI. I never use that one. I only use stochastics. So you can just stick to stochastics 30-10-10 setup if you want to follow my strategy. Hi Farhad, thank you for joining. Preet, yep, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, Farhad, watching from Saudi. Alright, thank you for joining. To see you. Alright, then it says, if forward chart and a daily chart pointing up, how do you decide which time frame to follow? In that case, I will follow the daily chart. I always follow the bigger time frame trend. So in forward chart, when forward chart, daily chart also all moving up, both moving up, then I take the daily chart trend to follow. And then I should confirm that uptrend on the daily chart by looking 1 hour or 30-minute chart. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. When there's a stable and strong trend, then we see daily chart, forward chart both pointing upwards. In that case, I take the daily chart. Yep. Hi, Alexandra. Thank you for joining. Alright. Aditya, so we should look to sell when Kijun Sen span AB is flat. No. We should look to exit when Kijun Sen Senko span AB become flat. Yep. It's Yohan. Hi. Oh yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been a while. Where have you been? Good to see you again. Alright, it just says, should we exit 100% at one go, or we should exit in phases? 20% or 50% each time. So that's another thing. Usually I take two positions or 3 positions, depending on how strong the market actually goes up or down. But yeah, when daily chart, or actually in this example, when a forward chart becomes flat, then we should exit 100%, because it can go down and it can twist bearish market from there. I mean, it can go down, it can go up, and we never know which way it's going when Kumo flat and Kijun Sen flat. And that's why we have to exit once. And if that market continue to go up this way, then we can still look for another buy chance afterwards. But because we don't know which way it's going when Kumo and Kijun Sen flat, then it's always nice to exit once at that time, and then look for another chance to buy or sell maybe when you see a downtrending on 1 hour chart, for example. Then you can start to look for the sell chance. So the bottom line is that when you see no trends on the market on higher time frame, then that's when you should exit. Is my strategy. And I don't fix the target. I don't use the target line, because I don't know how far the price is going up. So in this example of this GBP USD right now, it's going down, and based on the daily chart, it's still flat. Hold on. Yeah, based on the daily chart, this is just a temporary retracement, as you can see. But in 4, we see that this is downtrending. Yeah, in 4, we see Senko span BA, Kijun Sen are all down. So this is pointing downwards. So in this case, one more thing that we have to look at is the recent low. In this case, the previous low was at this level. On this 24th of August was the recent low on this 1.3052 area. So the price might retrace. Price might be supported here and go up. In that case, if the market reacts by this line, then Kijun Sen will go flat, and then Kumo will go flat anyways. And then we had to look for exit timing. But that's only when that happens. If the market continues to go down, without respecting this line, if the market continues to go down this way, then Kijun Sen should continue to go down, and Kumo continue to go down too. So there's no reason to take profit here, because this is still downtrending, and I don't take profit there. And at some point, the next low is going to be at this level. Oops, sorry. This one keep popping up. Yeah, all right. So okay, so like this. So the next low was at this level. On this 12th of August, was the next low on this 1.3007 area. And if the market is going to be respected by this line, by this price level, then it will bounce off, and Kijun-sen will go flat, and Kumo will go flat anyways. And then I will look for the exit timing here when they become flat. So we can tell which line the market is respected for its support by looking at the Kijun-sen and Kumo angles. And that will be the exact exit timing for me. So yeah, so let's take a look at this one. When the market was moving up in 4, the Kijun-sen was moving up, Kumo was moving up. But let's look at when the market retraced backwards to this way. And then let me explain how I would exit when it's retraced backwards. So in 4, let's say I take a forward chart and I see a uptrend. And somewhere in between, let's say on this day of 1st of September, there was a huge retracement downwards. And then Kijun-sen became flat and Kumo became flat at that time. Here, Kumo became flat too. So in this case, I would look for the exit timing. So let's say if I take a buy here, then from this candle, or on the next previous, maybe next 2 or 3 candles in the future, the Kumo will retrace backwards. Kijun-sen, Senko span B became flat, and Senko span A became retracement. And then Kijun-sen became flat afterwards. So exactly from this day, pretty much, from this day or next day, Kijun-sen became flat completely. So this is when I look for the exit timing here. If I take a buy somewhere below these levels. Okay. And how I would exit is that if I look at the 2nd September, let's say 15-minute chart, 2nd September, if I can go back a little bit. And then we see some retracement here. After this peak above here, the market continued to go down. And exactly on this 2nd September, after the market opened here, the Kijun-sen became flat. So this is when I look for the exit timing. And one of the ways, one of the things that I look at to exit is I see the break. I see the breakout of the recent low downwards. And this will be the perfect timing to exit. And I look at the stochastic dead cross, and then that will be another great exit timing also. So let's say the market continued to go down, and from the 2nd of September, the Kijun-sen became flat, and Kumo became flat too. So I take this breakout, and then also, yeah, stochastic dead cross was happening here too. So these were 2 confirmations for exit. And also the whole time it looks like the price has been resisted by this Kijun-sen also. So that will be another confirmation to exit here. So practically speaking, this is the exit timing for me. So if I take a buy long ago, and then I keep holding it, let's say I keep holding the buy, I would be buying here or here maybe, because forward chart was moving up here. Let me cancel this chat. Yeah, so I would be buying on these levels somewhere here and keep holding it until I exit here at this level. So and if I take 2 positions, then I trail one of the positions based on the 5 or 50-minute chart, one of the positions based on 1-hour chart or 30-minute chart. I trail the profit. So this is exactly where I exit on one of the positions, and the other one most likely it will be exited here, because in 15, in this lower time frame, the price, the market went down, and broke the recent low downwards clearly on this at this point. So if I take 2 positions somewhere here, and I should be setting the break even, or I'll be trading a profit here. The stop, my stop will be here or somewhere here. So this is a stop, and this is buy. I take a buy times 2, and this is one of the stop losses. This is one of the stop losses. I trail differently based on 2 time frames, and one of them is actually trading with a 15 or 5 minute chart, and this is the 15-minute chart trail. And if I keep looking the market, most likely I trail the profit here based on the 15-minute chart. And if the market goes down, and if I start to see the reverse N wave and breaks the recent low downwards, then I will take exit manually here. I will exit manually here on this one, because now this is reverse N wave and it can continue to go downwards. But the other one, I keep it here. I keep the line here, and when I start to see Kijun-sen flat and Kumo flat in 4-hour chart, then I look for the exit timing somewhere here on this remaining one position. So here I exit, so I only have 1 position now, which stop loss is at this level. And as soon as I see Kijun-sen flat, Kumo flat in 4, and break of the recent low downwards on that day where Kijun-sen Kumo became flat on this 2nd September, this is where I exit the 2nd position. So this is the 1st position exit, this is my 2nd position exit. So yeah, this is a brief explanation of how I exit, how I think about exit. So I confirm once again, I only follow the trend. So these were the levels, these are the points that I look for by chance, because 4-hour chart should be uptrending and 1 hour or 30 should be uptrending too in this area. And I keep holding the buys, 2 buys, I keep holding it until I see a retracement. Retracement meaning 4-hour chart become flat. 4-hour chart Kumo Kijun-sen become flat. That's what I mean by retracement. And then one of them will be exited here, because in 15-minute chart there's a reverse N wave. And also I would say that this is looking like the head and shoulders pattern here. So I will look at this chart pattern, and this might be a reverse, so it's reasonable to take one of the profit here on this level. And another one, I keep holding it until I see Kijun-sen 4-hour chart and Kumo become flat. And then on this 2nd September, Kijun-sen Kumo became flat in 4-hour chart. And then after the break of the recent low downwards and stochastics dead cross, I take the 2nd position here. And you may wonder, okay, so why don't you exit the positions here at the same time? You may wonder that. Why do I only exit one of the positions here? And my answer is that at this point right now, the Kijun-sen was moving up and Kumo was moving up too. So the price can continue to go up this way still. The price can continue to go upward still in the bigger scope in 4-hour chart. But it's nice to exit one of the positions here, because now we see some retracement by the price action in lower time frames. And that's why I just take one of the positions. But the other one I keep it, because in 4-hour chart, the Kumo, Kijun-sen were still moving up. Until I see flat Kumo, flat Kijun-sen, I keep holding another position. And let's say the market takes out this one of the positions, and after that, after Kijun-sen Kumo became flat, let's say the market start to go up, which happens many times. Let's say the market start to go up here, and then I would look for another buy chance somewhere. When 4-hour chart Kumo and Kijun-sen start to point upwards, then I will look for another buy chance. But I still keep this position. I still keep position, and then I will add few more positions here if the market continue to go up this way after some retracement. But once it goes down, once I see the downtrend confirmation, then I exit the other one. And this is exactly the analogy of only just eat the body part of the fish that I used to say. So for those who are new to my channel, I used to say that, let's say this is a fish like this, and this is a head. Okay, let's say this is a head, and this is a tail of the fish. Sorry about the drawing, messy drawing. Let's say this is a fish of the head and tail, and I only eat the body part, this part. I don't go for a head part. I don't go for the tail part. I only eat the body part where the juice is. And this is exactly my trade strategy. And in this way, if you keep this manner, then your income, your profit should be stable. Although you might see some losses, some small losses or break-evens, when you capture trends, you can write on it big, and you can produce the big amount of profit. You should be able to, because this is the mindset that I have whenever I look at the market. And so this is a case when I take 2 positions and buy. But sometimes I take 3 positions or 4 positions depending on how strong the market trend is. So in that case, I trail the profit differently, but this is a case when I take 2 buys. As this example on this GBP USD. And I hope you got the idea of this take profit strategy. And I think, as I said earlier, I think this is unique. This is my own method. This is my own strategy that I come up with by myself. So I don't know if somebody else will be talking about this kind of take profit timings. But I take profit differently on these 2 positions or 3 positions, multiple positions with multiple time frames. I take positions and take profits. And that's basically what I wanted to express on this PDF. And this is the exit timing after running some profit. But the market does not always go trade direction. Sometimes the market goes backwards as soon as you take a buy. In that case, you can refer to this exit timing before placing break even. I have my strategy that where to exit after before placing the break even. I mean, if the market goes against the trend, against my direction, as soon as I take a buy or sell, then I also have a strategy in terms of when exactly to exit when it happens. And I will talk about it on some other time on this live stream. But hopefully you get the idea today on how to capture the exit timing after running some profit. So yeah, let's see. Let me come back to some of the comments now. Okay, let's see. Hi Alexandre, thank you for joining from Brazil. First, why you seldom use the 3 theories from Hosoda in trading? I use it. I use the 3 theories. But today's live forecast is not that, actually. And I talk about the 3 theories more deeper level on Ichimoku community. Alright, oh, SU Han, unlock the lockdown. That's good. The economy is starting up. That's a good sign. Yeah, I hope the the corona situation will be settled down anytime soon so that I can travel around. Yeah. Alright, Hendra, could you please tell us how to trail our running profits? So basically, I trail profits based on the wave analysis. So in this 15-minute chart, in this example, if I take a buy here, then I look at the waves, and as long as it goes bullish in the wave, I keep trading the profit. This is bullish in the wave, I keep trading, and once it goes bearish, once it goes backwards, I look for the exit timing, and afterwards it continues to go bullish on these bullish waves, and then I still keep trading it. So my stop loss will be here, and I trail. I keep trading stops like this way. Low, the recent lows, I put these stops and keep trading the profit that way until I see a decent reverse in the wave, the big reverse in the wave like this. I keep trading the profit this way. And I'm not really thinking to exit here in this part, because in this part, this might become a head and shoulders, and it did actually become head and shoulders, but we never know. The market might turn to bullish in the wave, and it can go up this way. And we saw this market afterwards, so we all know that okay, so this was a reverse. But when we actually see the real market, we might still think that, oh, this is still moving up, so this is a pushback here, so the market can go up still. We might think like that, and I would think like that too, because Kijun-sen was moving up and Kumo was moving up here. But as soon as the price go down this way sharply, and then I exit, because this is a big bearish end wave, and the break of the recent low was quite significant. And also I see a Sanyaku Gyakuten signal here. Also Sanyaku Gyakuten, Kijun Tenkan-sen dead cross, Chikou span break, and Kumo breakout was happening at the same time when there was a recent low break, and it's reasonable to exit here. Hi Thor, thank you for joining. To see you. Alright, Pretty says, okay, market is in an uptrend on weekly chart, daily chart, and then the price reaches the higher of channel on a second or third touch of the main trend line. Would you trade kind of trend traveling to the trend line? Yes, I would. I would look at the lower time frames, 5 or 15, and draw these kind of trend lines, and I will capture the breaks as one of the confirmations to take a buy. Esihan says, what to do when Senko span AB line direction changes in future Kumo cloud? Then that will be great exit timing, because Kijun Sen should go flat at that time. Alright, Mona says, so once you have entered in positions, you stay in front of your charts to follow 50-minute time frame. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. So once I enter the positions, then until I set the break even, I look at the chart. But it doesn't mean that I look at the chart all the time. Probably once I set the break, before I set the break even, if I take the 15-minute chart, then I will come back to chart maybe every 15 minutes or maybe every 30 minutes. I will come back to the chart until I set the break even. And once I set the break even, then I just leave the chart. Maybe in a couple of hours, or maybe until tomorrow, I will just leave the chart, because I don't lose anyways. Hi Karim, thank you for joining. To see you. Okay, so there was some audio issue, looks like. I hope my voice is clear now. Farhad, that fixed the idea no can get 100% from the stocks. Right. That's true. Alright. Aditya, so if I enter a buy trade in the daily time frame, I should look for exit timing in 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart. No, you have to look for the exit timing in 15-minute chart or 5-minute chart. Yeah, so when you come to my PDF, this is the trading edges that I look for in a 15-minute chart or 5-minute chart, and also exit timing too. When I exit, when 4-hour chart, Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat, then I will come back to either 5 or 15-minute chart and look for the exit timing in lower time frames. Hi Godly, thank you for joining. Yeah, break even equals minor tranquility. Yep, that's true. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live in about 5 minutes now. So I hope you get the idea of how I exit, how I capture the exit timing. And I will keep talking about this exit timing when I take buys or sells. Unfortunately, right now I don't have any positions, so I cannot present when I start to look for the exit timing. On these GTS members, every trades I record. When I take a buy or sell, I record. And when I trail, I record. And when I exit, I record the videos. So for those who are GTS members, they know my strategy. But on this public lives, because this is just 1 hour every day, the timing. If the timing matches, I will show it. But if the timing does not match, I cannot show. Maybe I will just talk about it afterwards, after I exit. But I will keep talking about it in my future lives, so you can keep joining and you can keep learning from my trade style. So yeah, once again, GBP USD is going down. Hold on. Yeah, 4-hour chart is going down nicely. So I will look for the sell chance still. And GBP JPY is going down nicely in 4. So we can look for the sell chance on this one too. And what else? Yeah, GBP CAD. Hold on. GBP CAD. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is downtrending in 4-hour chart too. Let's say daily chart is flat still. If you look at the daily chart on this GBP CAD, the price is still kind of breaking the Kumo downwards, but Kumo itself is not bearish Kumo yet. So based on the daily, this is still ranging. The price can retrace backwards. But in 4, this is a stable downtrending because Kumo down, Kijun-sen down. So we can look at the lower time frames to capture the setting edges. So yeah, right now I think yeah, GBP, if you look at it, this currency strength chart, the green one is the GBP and it's going down. So right now the most volatile currency pair is GBP USD. Looks like USD is very strong, GBP is very weak. So I think right now GBP USD is the most volatile market currency pair. So I would take GBP USD to take a sell because in that way it can be very time efficient until I set the break even. So yeah, GBP USD will be the one that I look at because this is the most volatile pair on every pair that we watch right now. Alright, Vincent says, K, if you capture the trend on 4-hour chart, but later the trend is confirmed on the daily chart, do you ever switch to follow the daily chart or exit signal? Yeah, in that case, I only follow the 4-hour chart trend. I don't switch to the daily chart to trade, to follow. I stick to 4-hour chart. However, if I start to see the next buy chance, and then that buy position will be followed by daily chart. Yep. Hi WM, you're welcome. Harv, you're welcome too. And Karim, you're welcome. And Moana, yep, you have a nice day too. GBP/USD and GBP/CAD does not always correlate. Yeah, because the currency USD/CAD is different. Okay, so that ends the live for today. So tomorrow, what I will be talking about is, just for my recap too, I will talk about the essence of Kumo tomorrow. I will talk about Kumo, Senkou Span AB, and the essence of Kumo, and how I capture the trends by these two lines of Ichimoku. So I hope you join the session tomorrow too. So this is like the YouTube, like a trade academy of my strategy. I talk every day on different topics, but everything is based on my experience and strategy. And if I don't practice it myself, then I would never talk about it. But because I practice all these, then I can talk every day like this way. And hopefully you enjoy this free education on YouTube. And if you're interested, you can join the Ichimoku community and also my GTS hands-on lectures sessions. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining everyone. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day. And I hope you capture nice trends today on GBP pairs. So until tomorrow, I will see you then. Stay gold. Bye for now. またね. Thank you.